Hello everyone, welcome to 16-bit Stack. My name is Luis, and today we talk about an article from InfoQ. This article is about the change data capture using MySQL, Maxwell, MongoDB, Kafka, and Spring application. It's a mix of technology, but the article is well written, so it will be easy to understand the article and how to do that. Okay, so let's jump to the code. The code is based on, as I said before, on this article from Vishal Sinha, I suppose is the correct name. Okay, the name is Building a SQL Database Audit System using Kafka, MongoDB, and Maxwell daemon. Let's split this one. Kafka is to message to communicate producer and consumer. MongoDB is NoSQL database, and Maxwell is a daemon that run together with the MySQL. You need to run the Maxwell to pick the log for MySQL, and this is the technology, right? So basically here he has some key takeaways of this article, right? And including the problem statement. The problem statement for this article is building an audit system that is independent of the application and data model. The system must be scalable and cost-effective using, in this case, Maxwell, right? And this is the architecture of the system. For this article, I'm running, as suggested, everything using the Docker, right? Unless the application and the Kafka. I'm running MySQL and NoSQL database using Docker, right? The setup I already made in my machine. It's totally straightforward, right? I'm using right here. Let's open the MongoDB. Sorry, the MySQL. Let's start both because we need to both up and running to access them, right? Right here on my IntelliJ, I'm using the connection to MongoDB and to MySQL as well. So this part of the IntelliJ help a lot if you want to have all the things in your local environment. By the way, I'm using a big data plugin. This is Kafka, right? Here on my right, it has a big data, has Kafka connection. Right now the Kafka connection is stopped. I will start right now. So basically, just to understand again, just to reinforce that, we are building a system where when a data is inserted, updated, or deleted into a table, in MySQL table, this daemon, Maxwell, will listen a change, will bring this change and save this change into a Kafka topic. And then after we have the one consumer here is written in Java using Spring that will hit this Kafka, it will consume this topic and save this data into a MongoDB, right? Basically here I have everything prepared on my machine, right? I have the Zookeeper, Kafka, Publish, Consumer, Maxwell, etc. to avoid lose time to do that again. Okay, so I'm starting right here the Zookeeper and then the Kafka. Let's clean the console. Okay, Kafka is starting. Okay, now let's stop and write again here. Let's clear the console again and start the Maxwell to that. Right now the Maxwell is stopped, so for that you need to start the Maxwell as well. Okay, and now I'm using the Maxwell for that. The folder Maxwell, just you need to download the zip file and then unpack and start as the article said. Okay, so now let's start here Okay, sorry, let me create the topic. Okay, now it's 4992 cannot be established. What happened here? Just a second. The Kafka. Oh, the Kafka is stopped. Oh, new problem. Let's see here. Replication. Shutdown completed. Let's start again. Let's see what happened. Now looks good. My Kafka connection is great. The Maxwell it's fine too. And this one here, okay, because the topic already exists. Okay, so right here I create a topic, the Maxwell event, but the topic already exists. That's fine. If you can check right here, the topic is that one. Okay, that's the consumer. The consumer is linked to our application, right? The application is here. Yes, I'm sending this value for our consumer. We can create another kind of consumer, but right now it's not required. And that's everything is running. Let's just to reinforce. The Zookeeper is running. The Kafka is running. The topic is created because we check the creation of the topic. The MongoDB as the MySQL, the table is up. Let's edit the data. For instance, if you need, I have one row. I can create another row, or just to check. Now we can including. If you drop this one, well, let's get collection. Yeah, let's drop the collection. No problem. Let's start again because I made some tests on my local environment. Let's see what happened. Refresh. Maybe I can delete all the data. It's totally fine too. No problem. I'm using, as I said before, all the things inside my IntelliJ. I'm using the ultimate version. Is really powerful to work. Connection failed. Let's see what happened. My Mongo is up and running. Yes. And what happened with my Mongo? Let's stop and start again. Okay, that's fine. Should be fine. Connection to database, but don't want to connect. That's so good. Let's open the CLI and see what happened with your MongoDB. Well, if I had knowledge about the query, it should be fine, but no problem at all. Let's paste this one and then go for it. Okay, so let's create a new row here, edit the data, in fact change the data. If you create here the city, change it to São Paulo. Okay, and then update using the arrow. Now you should have, if your connection to Mongo goes well, nothing, because depends on this application. That's fine. Okay, no problem at all. You should have a message in your topic. Okay, the topic is fine. Being log connected. Okay, now it's connected. Okay, as I said before, I already have some data here, and let's just to refresh and check the data. The Ericsson, and this is the last one. I have right now 6 data. Okay, if you back to the architecture diagram, right now we will have the Mongo, but our Kafka consumer is our Spring Boot application. Okay, for that you need to start the application. is Kafka. It's just to run. If you're using the IntelliJ version, you have more data about your application, right? But otherwise, you can use the community edition and do all the things outside the IntelliJ. Okay. Now, if you refresh the data, our topic has been changed to São Paulo. I changed the city. If I, let's say right now, create a new row, let's say aqui, Boba Fett, I suppose this is the correct name, Tatooine. I'm doing play by ear, okay? And then submit this one. Now it is insert operation. If you check again the Mongo, Boba Fett is here, okay? This is Boba Fett. And then the CDC, the change data capture is made. Right now we are saving all the data, insert, update, delete, whatever we are doing. Let's delete one person here. Let's delete Luis. We can just click in minus signal and then update the data, okay? But if you want to filter the data or put more information, you can do inside this project. This project is from the person that wrote the article. And right here, a Kafka consumer. Yes, if you want to modify some data, etc., you can do in this way. So, just to recap, I read this article last year. I found, for me, it was very interesting to the concept how the guy wrote this article. Okay, very, very good. And then I said, okay, let's pick this article, create the topic, create the things, because all the comments is here. Okay, if you follow as I followed before, you have the same result as I have, and then you can explore more. Explore more Kafka, more MySQL, and the application itself. So this is the message. In the next video, I will bring more detail about the Kafka, how to run Kafka, how to consume without any kind of database, etc. Right? And including how to configure your IntelliJ to connect to the database. Remember, just the IntelliJ Ultimate version has this capacity. Okay? So, write to the channel, leave your like, subscribe, share, etc. And see you on the next video, and have a great 2022. Bye bye.